One of the last things that we talked about in this particular lesson was we implemented social media. We talked about Facebook, YouTube, MySpace, Twitter, Flickr. We talked, just talked about the ones that we felt a lot of people were using. And so we talked about, or we wanted to tell them, that those social media like Facebook and MySpace are really powerful, and they help people stay connected, that they also have their flaws, that people don't really pay attention to the things that they're putting on Facebook and MySpace, that you don't really put much thought into the user agreement, and that whenever you sign it, or whenever you say click OK to it, that you're allowing these people to have continued access of your pictures when you post them, even though you take them down. They're still in the database. That whenever you post something and you delete it, that it still stays there. Someone can take. Mr. Turner made reference to the fact that someone could take a still shot of what you're writing, and they can go and post that anywhere. So I thought that was really important, and you could really see the kids engaging in that. That wow, okay, well, maybe I am putting a lot of, maybe I'm not putting as much emphasis as I should into what I'm doing, what I'm saying on Facebook. Um, we also talked about the fact that YouTube was the first um, major uh, major video hosting site that allowed people to upload videos and share things. And at the end, we gave them the opportunity to make up their own Facebook profile. We gave them like a little profile layout of a Facebook page, and kind of asked them what information they would disclose, what information they wouldn't disclose, and why not. And going back to the reading, it just kind of talked about the fact that the communities that are created and stuff like that from social networking. So I thought that it tied in perfectly. I mean, they were telling us how Facebook allows them to stay connected with their friends who used to go to their go to their old schools, who moved to different schools, or keep up with family members and stuff like that. So that's how we tied in social networking and the web credibility part. But I thought it was interesting that one of the kids talked about um, that one time they put their phone number on Facebook, and they, I guess they befriended someone, and they had them they had that person call them, and they they weren't aware of, I guess, what they were putting, the information that they're putting on Facebook, that just because someone you think is your friend or their Facebook friend, that you don't know this person from a man in the moon, so you have to be careful of the information that they put or that you're putting on Facebook. Um, I thought it was interesting to see uh, the types of information that they're putting down, and the comments that they're making, and things like that. So that stood out to me. I don't have a Facebook, so um, I really kind of found it interesting to see that these 14 and 15-year-olds are engaging um, in social networking and sites like they are. I mean, I didn't get a Facebook till I was a freshman in high school, but to see that, they'll go to certain extents to like lie about their age and things like that. So I thought that was really, really interesting. But to wrap it up, all in all, I think that the kids really started to kind of come to terms with what we were trying to get across, the points we we're trying to get across, especially with the social networking and the marketing and ads and stuff like that, what they consume. Um, you could really see that that they were starting to become more aware, and I think that's, like we said, the main thing. Is being aware, being mediated, and being able to understand.